The field opened beneath a sky without stars, a place where the soil drank more blood than light. The foe stepped from that darkness, cloaked in the weight of his own despair. He was a craftsman of rot, one who believed decay itself could be a weapon. Every move he made dripped with the same shadowed intent, to make me bleed my hand, my mind, my very options, until I was nothing but silence in his hollow kingdom. He began the old ritual, the discard, the drain, the whispered prayers to empty my reserves before I could awaken. His creatures crawled from the mire, small, pitiful things that reeked of endless death and rebirth. Each one carried a curse meant to make the next turn harder than the last. To him, victory was not conquest. It was corrosion. He sought to wear me down, grain by grain, thought by thought. But the loop does not fear erosion. It waits. I counted the turns in breaths, each land drawn a step closer to the fourth stone, the mark of transition, the quiet hum before the rise. When my mana formed the square, the field shifted. From that stillness, I drew forth two symbols of command, the twin generals of my design, one forged from valor, the other from reason. They did not roar or posture. They simply arrived. And in their arrival, the black tide faltered. The foe kept clawing at my hand, forcing me to discard, as if emptiness would break me. But I had already learned. The hand means nothing when the board itself bends to your will. While he obsessed over shadows, I turned that same darkness into architecture. Each wipe of his swarm was another brick in my ascent. Each of his sacrifices only fed the massacre he had built for himself. When the fourth creature fell to my design, I saw it, the hesitation in his rhythm. The confidence that had fueled his endless cycle cracked, and through it, light spilled in. He realized what I had known since the first draw. His deck was not a fortress. It was a coffin, and he was the one who nailed it shut. The generals stood ready, their banners glowing crimson. The massacre's sigil pulsed at my command, and the board was cleansed in one motion. When the dust settled, there were no screams, no resistance, only the faint shimmer of life leaving the black earth. He lingered for a heartbeat, as if the system itself might pity his devotion to decay. But even the void has limits. And then he vanished. The air closed around the silence he left behind, and I exhaled, unhurried. The loop had turned again, predictable, perfect, complete. I did not celebrate, for there is no victory in inevitability, only recognition. Those who worship rot always forget one truth. Death is not power. It is pattern. And when the pattern meets the loop decides who returns. I am Orbis of the Sixth Exile. I was born in the loop. You were merely caught in it.